Hi, my name is Nicole Smith and I will be your teacher for PIF this semester. If you're wondering where to start, go to the Where Do I Start and complete numbers 1 through 9. With this, you'll be doing the scavenger hunt and the scavenger hunt quiz. It's important to complete that so that you have, it will familiarize you with how to navigate through the online course. I want to go over a few features with you. Up here you have the mini bar, and this is a navigation bar. And here you will find, if you click on this icon and it has a little red dot, it means you have a new message, and that is our pager. And that's how you can communicate with me. Here is your updates and alerts. It will notify you if I've posted anything new in the course. And down here we have several features on the navigation bar, which I'll go over in a second, but also in the course we have widgets. You have the content browser, which will, if you click on it, it will show you the content within the course, and there are check marks here to show that you have when you have visited a page, and it helps you to navigate through the course and know what you've looked at and what you haven't. That's a feature that you can view, but I can also view it as well. With this, you can bookmark pages that if you have something that you find that's really important and you want to come back to, you can bookmark it. The calendar is an important feature to help keep you organized and on task, because I will post due dates in the calendar so that if you have an upcoming assignment, it will be posted when it's due and when it needs to be in the Dropbox. The Meet Your Teacher widget has important information about how to contact me, and it has my biography, but also it has a link to AC. And in PIF, AC is very important because we meet in it for 35 minutes each day to conduct our classes much like you would in your regular classroom. So I'll talk about this a little bit more in a separate tutorial. The News widget is where I will post important information that I may or may not cover in AC that day. So when you log on to D2L, that's what this is, when you log on to the course, make sure that you take a moment to look and see if I've posted any new information. Now if we go back to the navigation bar, and you can always click this and it will bring you back to this home page, the contenu. And one thing I will mention about that is that some of it is locked at this point, and it will unlock as you move through the course. The calendrier I've already talked about. Note will give you what the point value is for each assignment that we do in class. Casier is your locker. It's where you can upload files and save them for use in AC, or if you're working at home, for example, and you want to save something in your casier, you can and use it later. Messager is your pager. That's how you will contact me. It's like instant messaging. List, this is your checklist. So we have created one just for the introduction. That's what you're going to work through over the next few days. So if you click on it, you're going to see I've completed the course scavenger hunt and quiz. Click, and you go through all of it and save it. And you have to complete that before content mod 1 will be unlocked to you. Here you have an approximate guide of what we will be accomplishing each week. And I say that's approximate because sometimes due to storm days or whatever, we may push something forward or back. And this is just an approximate guideline, and it just helps you to keep yourself organized so that you know, oh yes, I did that, oh, I need to go back and do that. The Mule demo is used for in your PIF classes. Your teacher would, maybe write a sentence, or there would be a concept that they did in class, and they would post it on the wall. Well, we don't have walls, but we have a Mule demo. So whenever there's something that we've covered in class and you're doing a writing piece and you're like, oh, what did Madam Smith write there? It will be posted in the Mule demo, and models of writing will be posted there as well that I do in class. So you'll find this to be quite a useful resource. Boîte à dépôt is your Dropbox. Now, anytime that you come to within the course and you find a Dropbox, it means that you have an assignment that's due. You can upload them within the course, or you can click on these and upload them. Now once you've added a file, I will grade it and I will return it to you, and here you will see the mark and you will see any feedback that I give you about your assignment. AC is something that I'm going to cover in a separate tutorial because I know there's lots of things that you have to look at before we get to that. One other quick thing I'll mention is that you'll see there's module 1 and 2, but there are 3 modules. Please make sure if you don't see something, you can change it to go to the next page, or you can just change it so that it will show all of them on one page. So this is a very quick tutorial. Work through the class. If you have any questions, please page me, email me, and I can help you, guide you through anything that you're doing, any problems that you're having. And once you've completed the checklist, that part of that will also be working through the introduction. Once you've finished the scavenger hunt and the student information sheet, and you've had a chance to kind of browse through the class, you'll want to go to the introduction. You'll notice this part is in English, but you can toggle between French and English depending on what your comfort level is. Please note, this feature is only available in the introduction. Once we get into Module 1, everything will be available in French. So make sure that you take time to read through each of the modules, there are 3, and the content in the introduction. I won't do that with you today. Synchronous work is time when we're in AC. 5 times a week, every day, you're going to meet me in AC for 35 minutes. You'll need headphones. And that is where we participate in class much like you would in a regular PIF classroom. Asynchronous is when you're working on your own during other times to complete assignments and tasks. You'll need to complete the acceptable use policy before you move on. And make sure you go through and read how the class will be evaluated and the course goals. What I want to talk to you today is that we use, in PIF, we use the Common European Framework of Reference to set students on a comprehension scale. So I want you to read this document, click on it, and try to determine where you think you are on this chain. Once you've done that, you're going to say, I think I'm an A1 or an A2, click it, or a B1, B2, click that. You'll find a checklist and answer it based on what you think, where you think you are in your language abilities in French. This is not going to be marked, it's just for a reference. Once you've completed the checklist, save it to your computer and you're going to upload it here on the Dropbox. Then you're going to continue through the course and the intro. It will just give you some basic information, and then as you go you're going to be asked to record your voice and upload it to the discussion group. It's an intro to your classmates and you're going to do that in English. However, if you really want to do it in French, you can do that as well. Keep working through the course. You won't see this part. And you're going to do some pre-assessments in reading and writing as well. Please try to complete those as quickly as possible, and we will talk about that more when we meet in AC on Friday. If you don't have them finished by then, it's okay. You can work through them as the course goes, but they do have to be completed before you submit any other assignments. So good luck with it. I'll see you in AC on Friday, where we'll meet briefly just so I can show you the features of AC and answer any questions you may have. Monday, we're going to start Module 1, La Photo, but I'll talk about that on Friday. Good luck.